Meghan Markle here.
Oh my god, I still have more. There's this, people are laughing. The media rats of the leftovers and their minions are awfully quiet today. No bragging about their faves being superior to Duchess of Sussex for meeting the felon. I wonder why. There's no comment here. She blacked her comment. Next tweet. The squad are laughing. Today is one of those days I see God's plan and the printer not working and allowing those who lack foresight to reject the half in and half out. The pics and videos of the next few days will be great historical records, and I love that for the other two.
Began to address Granny about the 5 options. Your Majesty, you've seen the 5 options? Yes, she said. We all had. They'd been emailed to us. 5 different ways of proceeding. Option 1 was continuance of the status quo. Meg and I don't leave. Everyone tries to go back to normal. Option 5 was full severance. No royal role, no working for Granny, and total loss of security. Option 3 was somewhere in between. A compromise, closest to what we'd originally proposed. I told everyone assembled that, above all, I was desperate to keep security. That was what worried me most, my family's physical safety. I wanted to prevent a repeat of history, another untimely death like the one that had rocked this family to its core 23 years earlier, and from which we were still trying to recover. I'd consulted with several palace veterans, people who knew the inner workings of the monarchy and its history, and they all said option 3 was best for all parties. Meg and I living elsewhere part of the year, continuing our work, retaining security, returning to Britain for charities, ceremonies, events. Sensible solution, these palace veterans said, and eminently doable. But the family, of course, pushed me to take option 1. Barring that, they would only accept option 5. We discussed the 5 options for nearly an hour. At last, the bee got up and went round the table, handing out a draft of a statement the palace would soon be releasing, announcing implementation of option 5. Wait, I'm confused. You've already drafted a statement? Before any discussion? Announcing option 5? In other words, the fix was in this whole time? This summit was just for show? No answer.
It's the thing that just happened here. The embarrassment that these people face. Agree, however, at least one of those two is wetting his or her pants with excitement. Because he lacks the most foresight. Laughing my ass off. That's me laughing here. God's plan and the pointer. Seems like something my nephew will say. There's sometimes this squatty. I don't usually share it. She usually said things about her kids and things like that. That's what I'm making reference to her son. Okay, starting with this one. Space. For the historical record.
As for his relationship with Prince William?
The relationship is space.
I've had a bad week with things going wrong and a bug. But this week, bad things have happened to bad people. British royal family is biggest story, lol. Also, a UK conservative Christian racist MAGA about to appear on Dancing with the Star was caught having an affair and bashing his wife with 3 kids. He's vile. Okay, I don't know about this. These clowns are hilarious. I had a lot of fun watching their antics today, I must admit. But they're doing clownery stuff, but they're destroying lives. They are destroying lives. And the thing that the Supreme Court did to give immunity to Trump, and then Trump is using that to do things and international waters. I hope if we do change, they will hold him accountable, where the Senate will strike out what the Supreme Court did. I don't know how they could do that. I'm not into law. Hopefully there is, but they hold him accountable for things that is happening. Okay, these people did their thing in a systematic way. They made sure they got the MAGA Supreme Court, and then the MAGA Supreme Court removed some barriers for Trump, and then Trump is getting paid to do things for other countries and then putting American lives at risk. This is ridiculous. And then some stupid MAGAs still don't get it. Alright, Harry and Meghan Sussex made the best decision of their lives. Phew. Okay, this is where I have to say it was William and Kate, William in particular, who kicked them out. Okay, this would have been them. There's the life here. Headlines would have still be about them being snubbed. But I don't think William, Meghan and Harry will be there because they're not heir to the throne. They're way down the line, even though they are working royals. But the heir and the monarch supposed to be there. Okay, it's like the president and vice president. Okay, Archie deserved that Licia for keeping her away in 2019. Just saying. When a door closes, an escape hatch open. LOL. Living is a decision that ages well, years after years. Yes, they did. I give some credit to Dovia Ragland. Always. She instills so much humanity in Meghan. Yeah. And this is what I was just saying about not forcing herself into being part of the group, because she understands the situation. She understands the assignment. They didn't want her, so she keep her distance. We need to wake this up. Alright, did I read this? British royals and their friends are only people who think rudeness and snubbing are classy behavior. Okay, so there's that. Next one. Okay, I need to finish because there's a video I need to finish from yesterday. The royal family always uses illnesses. 1, to pull out of things. 2, for sympathy. And 3, for popularity. But she will be totally recovered to receive Trump alongside her husband. I think during the funeral, that Kent lady who passed, Kamila wasn't there. They claimed something. I don't know what was the reason. But now, all of a sudden, there she is. I think she wasn't welcome, or maybe she was angry at Charles for receiving Prince Harry, but I don't know. Queen Camilla pulls out of Duchess of Kent's funeral. Okay, so there it is here. As Palace issues statement, the Duchess of Kent's funeral is taking place at Westminster Cathedral today, but Buckingham Palace has confirmed that Queen Camilla will not be attending alongside King Charles. There's this here. Queen Camilla will not attend the Duchess of Kent's funeral this afternoon, Buckingham Palace has announced. She was due to be at the Requiem Mass alongside King Charles this afternoon, but she is recovering from acute sinusitis. The Queen is said to hope to have recovered sufficiently to be able to attend all element of U.S. President Donald Trump's busy state visit on Wednesday and Thursday. This is what good with Camilla. I said it not too long ago in a recent video, okay, where they open something regarding Charles' cancer thing, all right, and then they close it where they say something like it's treatable or something like that. This is the same thing here. They open it saying she had this particular illness, and then they close it saying that, okay, don't ask any more questions. She will be there. All right? So they know how to play that game. From what I've heard is that the Kent lady who passed was a good friend of Princess Diana. So she, what's her name? Camilla is probably still holding grudge the fact that that lady was nice to Princess Diana. I think it was fine. It's more than happy she didn't show up if this woman had a good heart. It's just that she's stuck in that family. But you don't want these evil people at your funeral anyway, Camilla. believed she wasn't welcome. Okay, I'm not aware of that. Duchess of Kent was born a commoner but had enormous class. Okay, I'm learning more about it. She was the first to marry Anne. Okay. Aristos never let her forget it. They include Camilla, who waltzed in. Those sets were vile to her. She loved that. Okay, so there's that here. She loved Diana and was probably supportive of her. So no side piece wasn't welcome. Okay. This is not the first time I'm reading this. Other people have said something similar. Exactly. They will always do this. She pulled out of either B or E's. Okay. Was it B? Beatrice or Eugenie. Okay, that's what. She pulled out of either Beatrice or Eugenie's wedding, didn't she? My guess is she's not like in quarters and she knows it, or else she is paying them back for snubbing her before. Who cares? She's not a good person to be around with, so I don't think anybody missed anything. Anyone keep the clipping of 2 members of Kensington Palace staff leaving? I saw Christian John. Can't remember the second. I remember Christian is mentioned in the failed trial in January 2026. Okay, I don't know anything about that. Lazy Kate, that's an ad. Let's go to the next one. This one, I think there's different retweet, or is it the squad that's talking about it? The funeral. Okay. So there's a couple tweets making reference to the funeral. Watching Prince William and Kate Middleton together, one wouldn't see a couple in them unless one already knew. He moves without taking Kate's hand. She has to anticipate his moves at all times. Prince Harry, on the other hand, will have had Meghan's hand and his the entire time. Okay. The holding hand is not everybody's into that. So I'm gonna give them a pass on that. Plus, we already know there's something going on between both of them. So, whatever. Let's look at the video. There will be screenshot in between.
Funeral, the first to be held for a member of the monarchy in British history. Among the things that happened during the service, we can see William and Catherine just standing there at the front of the mourners was a Scottish bagpipe lament, the same lament that was performed during Queen Elizabeth's funeral in 2002. You can see the King standing alongside William and Catherine there.
Oh my God.
We're expecting the cortege will slowly move off. The Queen has pulled out of attending the funeral.
Look like she didn't know what to do with her hand. Okay, look, whoever this person here. Just hold the thing and I don't know. Slumlord really hates her. There's the heart here. And she seems sad there. He's no gentleman. He seemed bored with her. He's a big bored himself. Okay, after this, that's it. Oops, I didn't want to go into it. I was trying to expand it. Alright. I'll say this and I will always say this. He never wanted to marry her at all. It happened all of a sudden. She was Lady Kate. If he did actually wanted her, he would have long ago. This is only for breeding heir to the throne. Succession line is a thing in royalty. He's a coward. He had time. He should have chosen whoever he wanted to be with. He didn't have a lot of choices either, it seems. Yeah, and then this is the thing. Whether or not he was aware, but then again, they put in his head, he's the greatest thing that ever happened in this earth. Sort of. He doesn't see there's a problem that he inherit where he should fix himself. Look at himself in the mirror. Why do some women that I like don't want to be with me? And then fix yourself. Try to change. But no. So he ended up with her. William, am I holding my purse correctly? It seems like she didn't know what to do with her hand. Is my hand positioning correct? Good Lord. No wonder they had to force Harry and Meghan out. The heir and his wife are pathetic. Alright, after what's here that said, bottom up to this big paragraph. Taking her hand would have been appropriate in such a formal occasion. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are attention seekers. She knows something. What is this person attention seekers here? Okay, if you say so, how will you label the other family members? Harry and Meghan have always held hand from day one. The others found comfort in doing the same, except there's the rolling eye. Let's leave that alone. It's like Meghan and Harry can do whatever. She knows something. They were being professional. I'm good with that. Alright, what's this here? Not a smile, not a word of compassion for his wife, not a word to anyone. The spoiled brat they call a king in years to come will be an utter disaster. They are all without compassion or feeling for each other. What a sad bunch of people, and we pay all of their bills, and they should be laughing at us for being so stupid. While, oops, the NHS children starving are all going without much, and her manu mouths will feed the operation could be paid for the, oh my god, it's so small. Okay, too big now. Pay for clothes alone, and for this self-indulgent bunch of people who say, my government, if the king had any sense, he would have kicked Stormer out long ago. I'm not in the UK, okay? Let's put this. The problem is not just Stormer. It started way before that. Let me leave that alone. There's one comment. Let's see what they say here. I can't see it. Next tweet. Same thing again. The body language experts have been awfully quiet today. That's the same video from previous. Alright, let's pause this. It's a bloody funeral. What do you want? Dancing and singing and maybe crack a few jokes. If they were chatting, you said they were disrespectful. Take a breath, dear. Alright, so someone put a clip here. William didn't have an issue with being all chatty with Andrew. There was a part I saw, I don't know if I shared it in past videos, where Kate was laughing, smiling, going into the church. There's all of that. Let's leave that alone. Oh, there he is laughing here. Okay, it's a bloody funeral. There's that here. They couldn't even give it 12 hours. They just couldn't. This is from the Daily Fair, a screenshot. Harry and Meghan left out in the cold as Trump and Melania wine and dine with royal family at Windsor. You think Harry and Meghan care about that? Oh my god. There's that. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan are still celebrating his birthday. OMG, so cute. Literally, that's probably what's happening. Watching the day's event, all I could think was how happy Harry and Meghan must be to be out of this charade. Oh, 100%. LOL, this is a win for them. Are you kidding? Exactly. The delusion to think otherwise. There's me here. Alright, let's pause this GIF. I think Harry and Meghan are happy about that, but do these people really understand their own language? What is working royal and non-working royal? Even if Harry and Meghan were in the UK as non-working royal, they will not be there. This is a work event for King Charles and heir. They are where they're supposed to be. Alright, so there's that here. One person like it. Give me a break. The Sussexes can't stand this convicted rapist. Let's not put word for Harry and Meghan, okay? They never come out and say a damn thing about that. So let's not put that into their thing. Harry and Meghan must be crossing themselves for this now escape. What is remarkable is that the leftover royals can so easily park their scruples and their conscience to rub shoulders with the felon. Again, these people, whether or not we like Trump, okay, he is the president of the United States. This thing happened. They've done this for other presidents as well, other world leaders. So there's that. Next tweet, I have two more. So regarding Amanda Platell, from Princess of Boring to Shining Jewel, how Amanda Platell pulled the fastest royal flip-flop ever. Okay, I'm not gonna read that, okay? But just this part here. Amanda Platell, I'm so disgusted with myself for the cruel thing I said about Kate. I'm choking on my words. Now I know the truth. Okay, so there's that. Two faces. The squad did say it. Be ready for the flip-flop. 1 minute Kate's boring, next she's the second coming of Mother Teresa. Someone tell Amanda the palace doesn't hand out medals for most improved gravel. Or maybe it does. She told the truth and got lambasted for it from the palace. Amanda received that one call that the royal family machine never bothered to make on behalf of the Duchess of Sussex. Platell turnaround is proof that the smear campaign was authorized. Yeah, it's her now I know the truth thing that puzzles me. What truth? Let's see here. That KP can get her sack if her column isn't obsequious enough. She lapsed into sarcasm, which was even funnier. Let's leave that alone. Next tweet. This is JTB. It's a video. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, I need to finish. And I have one more after this. Alright. Was it Leilani of Barbados picked at Miss World 2000 and never recovered? No career, no receipt, just a YouTube channel built on cloud chasing and envy of Meghan Markle. Always losing, never relevant. Okay, who is she? Melanie from Barbados. Let's look it up. I'm telling you, some of these people, I don't know where they come from. They come out of woodwork. Melanie of Barbados. What does that mean? The couple moved back to the UK and live in Manchester. She has stated that she wishes to remain child-free. Meghan Markle. Okay, so that's a recent video. Image. Oh, she ran for one of those things. Pageants. Is that her? What happened to her cheekbone? Is that the way her cheek is? Priyanka Chopra, she was absolutely... What is it? Is that the same person here for Miss Babylon? Okay, Connie. This is her last name. I'm telling you, I don't know these people. Is there a Y? Yeah, there's a Y behind it. Let's see. Who is she? Oh. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Alright, let's listen to it. Okay, did I finish with it? Yes, I did. Let's listen. Lena of Barbados, from pageant reject to professional loser. Almost 2 minutes.
She's really not normal. Something is really wrong. And I am upset. I am. Because I wanted to taste those flowers.
What?
You know who's not normal? Leilani of Barbados. Because Leilani of Barbados is a fraud. She built a...
Was she crying for what? Or was it a sarcasm? Oh,
personality on malice, gossip, and desperation. She went to Miss World 2000, lost, and that loss has defined her ever since. What can I say? Once a loser, always a loser. Her so-called big moment came years later, when she whined that the pageant was rigged in Priyanka Chopra's favor. She didn't deliver evidence. She didn't...
That's why her picture was coming. Okay, so it was during that same time. I see. Because when I saw the picture... Let's go back. And I was like, is that her? And I was like, that doesn't... Okay, so this is... She's been upset. She made something out of it. But whatever. Let's continue with this.
Uncover corruption. She screamed into the void because outrage is her only currency. And after the pageant, she didn't build a career. She didn't make a name. She didn't leave a mark. 2 decades later, the only stage she has left is a YouTube channel where she claws for clicks. And when that story ran dry, she latched onto Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Her bitterness found a new outlet because Meghan's success is a mirror to her own failures. And every time Meghan moves forward, it highlights that Leilani never did. Why she fixates on Meghan. Because Meghan wins, and Leilani never has. Her little rants and little side jabs about Meghan is a reminder that she's permanently losing, permanently bitter, and permanently irrelevant. Her channel is a cheap sideshow. A stream of unverified claims designed to bait clicks. Strip away the thumbnails and the fake bravado, and all that's left is a spiteful woman with no career and a crown that says loser. She lost the pageant, and she's been losing ever since. 25 years later, she's still a pauper screaming at the camera.
I don't know why I'm surprised. It says 2000. Yeah, 25 years later.
Begging the algorithm not to forget her.
Whew. Never seen a balanced, well-adjusted person make hate content about Meghan. When you said she was even complaining about Priyanka Chopra in the year 2000, she really deserved to lose. Looks like I think she has not grown as a person in the last 25 years. Bitterness is eating her up. I'm so embarrassed. That fraud is literally from my home country of Barbados and uses it in her title. I wish she would stop. Leave my country name out of her mess. Yeah, truly pathetic for her. Limited, stagnant, self-loathing has been. Well, she's showing herself. I didn't even know who she is. She's still a pauper screaming at the camera, begging the algorithm not to forget her. Buzz, there's that. Lelina of Barbados, roasted like the turkey that she is. Alright, let's leave that alone. Let me go to my last one. Noisemakers. Alright, so I saw someone tweeted this, so I thought I put it on the list. The baddest to do it, okay? The baddest to do it, iconic. Yeah. It's like every angle you take picture of her, it's like icon. The curtsy she did during the funeral. Okay, let's look for it. It was even elegant too. Look at this. Even this one is better. Very subtle with finesse. Look at this. Okay, there's this one here, another angle of it. Very finesse. It's like every angle you took of her, picture of her, it's like elegance. There's that must be a squad who put this together. All the others. What was the other one? What's her name? Princess Anne's daughter. When she was curtsying, she had to hold the husband's shoulder. Her that's not her. But whatever, I want to finish. Let's see what some of the squad are saying. What? So that Corey C, the hat, she look awful. Who is that? Then they copy her. That's right, especially her dress. Ever since, you see others are copying the dress. Hang it to the Louvre. That's true. There's the clap here. It is elegance personified. There's the voice. Okay, that's that. I already looked for a prayer while JTB was talking. There it is here. Oh, yeah. I did look for prayer for protection of God's children. Let's pick this one. Dear Lord, I ask that you bless my children today. Take good care of them, keeping them safe from the evil one and keep them safe from harm. You are the great protector. Amen. Alright, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And share some of my videos that you find that are have some good information in there. Sometimes within the video, there are some topics that I raise, and sometimes it's not just tweets that I read. I create different topics and things like that. But anyway, thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
We ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and life.